Okay, so we are in Chris Daniel space. Welcome to episode one of season one of Chris Daniel space. So I really want to beg you guys to follow me and share my videos, engage with my videos, like my videos, comment, because this is a space where I'm going to be sharing my opinions, my day-to-day experience, my also opinions on things happening in the world. You get. So I really want your support, and I'm going to be on YouTube also, and you know, trying to take this content career seriously. But I need your support. So because today is our episode one of season one, I'm going to be talking about what I'm feeling currently and just my recent experience. I had this talking stage, and in between, there's something I want to say though. In between every failed talking stage or every misunderstanding you are having right now in that your talking stage, believe me, there's a lie in between. And it's okay to lie in the beginning of talking stage. It's okay, actually, it's normal because you don't trust the person you are engaging with. So it's really understandable if you're lying. But what I don't really support is blackmailing people with what you know is not true. What you know, you have your own reasons too, and you know you have your own fault. So let me tell you the story of how I just lost my talking stage. A very pretty girl. I'm sure she's going to see this video and she's going to understand why we actually stopped talking. And I just hope she holds herself accountable. I haven't given up though. I haven't given up, but I just want us to be really, really truthful in what we are doing. And this is my truth. When I was talking to her, I I wasn't really ready to start a relationship, but I want to give it a try. They are just the truth that exist in our mind, in our life. They are truths that exist that only you knows the truth. Me alone knows what I'm going through. Me alone knows the stage of life that I am. Me alone knows if I want to be in relationship or not. But I am in that era where I'm not sure, but I really want to give it a try. So with this girl, I've asked for a date. I've asked her for a date the first time. She chose to go on a separate. She chose to go out with her family on the day we fixed the date. So I ended up going to that place alone because I was on my way before I called her. I'm like, hey, I'm going there. And she was like, don't go yet. So I thought it's just maybe she's busy, something like that. So I ended up going there thinking she's going to join. And, she break the news to me when I got there already. And she told me I can't come. She gave her own reason. So I ended up spending that day alone, out there. So it hurt me really. I felt not taken seriously, and which is also a true. I wasn't. She didn't have a reason to actually take me serious. She's just getting to know me. You get. So we ended up trying to fix another date, but it didn't work based on the reason why our two knows that reason better. And another time I fixed the date again, Saturday, and I tested her in the morning. I called, based on somebody that wants to go on a date with you. I called her, checking up on her. What's up? You remember we have a date, right? What's up? You getting ready? I didn't get any response from her until she called in the evening time. She called and she was like, hey, sorry, can we do it tomorrow? I am making my hair. And I'm like, all right, all right. In my mind, I'm like, oh my god. See, I hate normally my person. I hate being disappointed. Just is my person. Being the kind of guy I am, I don't really like being disappointed. But I don't like also pushing it on people. But because I'm a messy kind of guy too, I have my own fucked up. So I have my own things, I have my own error. So I ended up going out that Saturday. I ended up going out. I spent the money I actually budgeted for the date. So in case you don't know, I spent the money for our date, man. And coming to the day, she was like, she said tomorrow. So getting to tomorrow, I didn't test her. When the tomorrow arrived, I didn't test her. She didn't test me also. Then she wrote me an episode in the night. She was like, "You're not serious." I know, I know. I literally see. In between, that's why I said in between every failed talking stage, there's always a lie, and I don't know her reasons. She's going to tell her own story. I don't know, to her friends or to herself. She knows the truth. You get, but I really want to grow in life where um I don't really need to be chasing that much. You get. I don't really need to be chasing that much. I think I want to have a life that is so open and so open and trustworthy that any girl that you know I want, will probably want me before I actually want her. I think it works better like that. If a girl wants you first, if a girl actually wants you, getting her is gonna be easy. So today you've heard my story, and the thing there is my question, because I don't know how this is going to be a thing where we can communicate if I don't have a question. So my question is, what made you guys? What do you guys think made her not to take our date serious? Like, do you think she's not into me? Me, I believe she's into me. For her to write those message, I don't know, for her to write message complaining of how I'm treating her, I think she do care. But what do you think is making her to not take our date serious? Why is she canceling on me? Please tell me in the comment section.